take off. So there we go. All right. In the previous chat, we saw. All right. So let's start over. Pretend the music just played. Pretend everybody's here. Welcome to I Must Drake You. Normally we would have Jeff here. I can see you in the chat on the bottom though, Jeff. So say whatever you want. Say whatever snarky comments you would like. Today we're doing three things. We are doing a PSA reveal of everything except for the Art Adams cards, etc., that I sent along because unfortunately I had to get that graded. We talked a little bit about that. I am also going to be searching for the last elusive hologram in this Marvel Universe Series 3. I've been eating on that for a while, but that one, unfortunately, I need a Hulk hologram, and I'm running out of time, and I might actually be out of holograms. This month, PSA is having a special on TCGs and non-sports cards. So after that, I will maybe do a couple of packs of Jabba's Palace to try and be like cool friend Jeff, who actually got a Princess Leia and a blaster pack. Jeff's ability to grab awesome cards in short packs is infuriating as a fan. You might see a reflection of me in a second because the lighting is all different than my normal setup. But thank you all for being here. It has been that type of day. All right, let's do the PSA reveals. The first one we've already seen was this Gem Mint 10 Devin Booker rookie card from the set. Oh, you can see me. Hey. From the set that had the Nikola Jokic rookie card. I was not able to pull a Nikola Jokic rookie card, but I was able to pull a Devin Booker rookie card that came back a Gem Mint 10. So that is awesome. We also got, and I just bought this in the mail, I think for 40 bucks, but this Nikola Jokic, the rookies card, not Gem Mint 10, unfortunately, but now I have two graded. The only graded card remaining from the set for me is a Nikola Jokic pulled auto. Jeff and I were discussing this ahead of time, namely the point that if you pull an autograph, if you get a card autographed, you have to have PSA authenticate the autograph. If you pull a card that has an autograph on it, that would have been cool, but I didn't have it in the right order. If you pull a card, let's pretend I did, magic trick. If you pull a card that has an autographed on it, like this Kristaps Porzingis Gem Mint 9, Jeff, we're going to have to figure something out with this, you and me. We're going to talk. But this is the other cool get. So basically, I'm not getting a Nikola Jokic rookie card organically, but I did get a Devin Booker Gem Mint 10 and this is a relic card signed 9. So that is actually really good for a 9. That is really cool. This was impressive. Same set. I sent a Dirk Nowitzki card. Same box. Came back a 6. So I have no idea how that happened. If it's centering, it got a little dented in the box or something. It looks all right to me, but it's a cool card. Unfortunately, because it's, Dirk is a legend, but that's not going to be worth much. Now, we did get a Pete Weber Gem Mint 10. And we got our James Harden graded rookie, or not rookie, autograph from PBA Leaf 9. I'm still happy because, as Jeff is noticing in the comments, it is really hard to grade thick cards well. So this is Leaf, and this should tell you I have gotten either a 9 or 10 from every Leaf auto I've sent out. So this card is not only a thick card that reflects, it is also a thick card that someone handled to sign. So I will absolutely take that. Okay. All right, there's that. Anyway. We have a Kevin Garnett Elite Dominators, 9. This was the sad one. Jeff sent this along. This was the Bowman University Caitlin Clark first. So it's not like serials, which we'll discuss on this month's episode of Nerd. This is the first appearance on Bowman of Caitlin Clark, but it only came back an 8. But that's still not bad. If she pulls a Jordan, which we can only hope, right, that'll be worth something. I pulled this Fleer Prism out of a Caitlin Clark box. That came back a 9 as well. We had this Giannis Antetokounmpo die cut, so it kind of looks like a puzzle piece. Came back an 8. We got an Elite Dominator Steph Curry, another legend. Unfortunately, an 8. So yeah, the hologram cards out of that box, unfortunately, did not grade super well. And finally, though, this is cool. Yeah, well, here's the funny thing. Jeff's going to say the grades are a little rough, but I got this Jewel Lloyd signature red Gem Mint 10 card. So out of a total of 11 cards, 2 came back 10. So that is like playing the odds. And they were both pretty good. Jewel Lloyd is a legend, just played on the Olympic team in front of Caitlin Clark. Devin Booker is a great rookie. So got two good rookie. You know, it's funny. It is basically playing the odds to get good gems, but it is rough. You know, you do probably want a higher. Only 2 10s is not ideal, says Jeff, but it is also an older pack, etc. I will take it, Jeff. I'm not going to let you rain on my parade. We're going to get onto the Marvel Universe Series 3 set. And again, we are looking for a Hulk hologram. We have most of these cards. I think we'll get a complete set, hopefully. I absolutely love the bizarre collation in this set of just flipping cards around. I have seen the same card back to back in the same pack. Jeff even noticed that once. I didn't realize it, but it wasn't back to back, but it was, I think, I don't know. Yeah. Silvestri. And yeah, we've noticed a lot of good. There are two brothers that I'm already forgetting the names of that Logan was able to identify that have some really good cards in this set. And actually, Jeff, it might be for the best that you're not on camera because we'd spend all the time talking about the artists who are amazing. That Wonder Man and Beast might be new. I'm trying to remember. I think I got an Apocalypse last time. Apocalypse is so goofy because he's supposed to be like ultra powerful, but when he first showed up, he was just like a random shapeshifter. The Cuberts, thank you, Logan. Yeah, the Cubert. Dracula, I think, is new, and that is very appropriate for what we talked today, Jeff. I don't think I've seen a Dracula yet. And we did Monsters Serial for Nerd, which will be coming out this Thursday. I have pulled to death before. I just know that because my kid's been into the Grim Reaper. We have pulled and I Married a Scroll. I don't think I pulled the Death of Gwen Stacy yet. Pivotal moment. And then Hulk, but unfortunately not the autogram. Gabe Colin, Jeff asks on the Dracula. I cannot tell. Maybe. Looks like maybe Wagner in the bottom. So yeah. But I'm not sure. That would be a cool site. I'm sure it probably exists somewhere if it doesn't, of like, what's it called? Like a database of who. 8-hour drive. El Celdo's got an 8-hour drive on Saturday. Holy cow. Okay, we do have a hologram. I'm going to pull a Jeff. I'm going to copy Jeff's shtick. And I'm just going to put it at the back. And we'll save that till the end. I do not know Spanish. Zach says he knows Spanish in the chat. I do not know Spanish, which, people love telling you if you have a Hispanic last name. They love speaking to you in Spanish. If they're white, it is the best. We have Iceman and Human Torch. I think I've got that before. Ooh, got the Vision and Scarlet Witch. Love it. Warpath. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, love this collation, right? Oh, wait. Oh, there's only... Oh, I thought I had... Yeah, we'll just see it. Dang, so this is awesome. That is a Venom hologram. That is an awesome holo to pull. So I have pulled... Yeah, Teixeira, I know that for sure, Jeff. On the first episode we broke these where you were on air, you noticed that, and I know how to... Yeah, you look for the little signature. But I have pulled 2 Wolverines and a Venom hologram off the set. I am going to get this sleeved up really quick. I wanted to be clever and wait, but yeah, the setup is just not ideal tonight to be cute, especially with the set as poorly collated as this one, where the cards are turned around and you have to do all sorts of stuff. I actually have one of these Venoms out for grading as we speak. Venogram is pretty good, and we can probably... I don't know, it's very interesting. So, so I'm off my game because, we obviously had to switch streams. But over at patreon.com/Jeff May, you can have Jeff send stuff to you in the mail. And, I've started breaking, and it's a lot of fun, and we haven't ever discussed it. But, at some point, that could be something. We could maybe figure something out. Because I'm starting to, some of this stuff I want to grade and keep for my PC. On a future day when everything isn't so wild. Celestials, I've seen that before. That's a cool card. I do love the Venom, and we talked this. I remember on the first show, Jeff actually talked about the artist who drew this one and made it his own. And yeah, okay, and those were the ones we had at the beginning. Eric Larson on that Venom is spectacular. I absolutely love that Venom. But what we were going to say is a lot of the stuff I have for my PC, a lot of the stuff I'm sending out By the way, I'm just going to do the PSA reveals and these Marvel Universe with all the technical difficulties. We will save Jabba's Palace till next week. There we go. Absolutely love the Gambit. And, I was curious about who originated the Gambit, the three, the flare across, three full out. That is really cool. Zach is asking about Magic the Gathering Marvel cards from New York City Comic Con. I'm interested, but I will say, I don't know if I've seen Punisher and Captain America. That is hilarious. That's a good, right? Put the gun behind the shield. Got our Storm, Daredevil and Black Widow. More Daredevil, lots of Daredevil. Daredevil and Ghost Rider. We got, oh, man, this was a hollow heavy box, actually. And so out of this box, we have pulled, just as an FYI, a Ghost Rider, 2 Wolverines, a Venom, and now a thing, annoyingly, unfortunately, whatever you want to call it, I actually have a thing out for grading. Another thing I accidentally picked up on accident. So this is somewhat impressive in that I think one of the only holograms I wanted. There are 5 in this set. The only one I want, maybe the only one I don't get, but I am also hoping that I forgot that one over at there we go, sleeved up, reused one, but whatever. I forgot that one over at Scooter G's at Appleton, Wisconsin, and maybe I'll pick it up. But that being said, if not, Jeff, as mentioned, I'm starting to amass a collection of holograms myself that, someday. Sauron is not ringing a bell, so perhaps, let's see, X-Force, Atlantis Attacks. This one's hilarious because if you look, it's him crashing down through a window, but if not, it just looks like he's just pushing him. I love that. We have this one, Epic. Jeff and I talked about the pronunciation of that. Epoch, Epic, fun times. Repeat, yeah, see? I think this is the exact same collation. Or is this the exact same, or was that just the end of the pack that I forgot because it had a hologram in it? So it's not bad. That's not bad collation. That's just me pulling it at the end. Logan is in the chat. By the way, Logan, I am waiting with bated breath to hear you and Adam Todd Brown talk about the WNBA Finals in that last game. And oh my gosh, so much to talk. I'll be curious to see. Okay, we got hope. Nope. Oh, that fooled me. White Queen, you trickstress. So see, look at that coloring. That looked like a hologram. Nope. Just a White Queen. White Queen. Fooling people. All right. Oh, yeah. Sauron wanting to make dinosaurs instead of cancer. I mean, that was a storyline that showed up in The Boys with a brilliant person, and it actually seems to line up very well, which is just going, these ultra powerful beings in superhero universes, and they're like, I could do this, but that's not what I want to do. And I'm sure that speaks to a lot of creatives. Juggernaut and Black Tom. Only reason I know that wasn't them. Okay. All right, that looks interesting. I don't know what Spider-Man and Daredevil have been getting up to there, but good one. Oh, rookie card for the Bishop, and I think Zach Yates, I think, says, like, whenever the X-Men show comes up, he thinks of the Bishop theme song. But that is a cool card. The faux hologram, Black Queen, Days of Future Past, Seminole, Extinction Agenda, boom, and Living Tribunal. I don't remember that one, but that doesn't mean we haven't pulled it. We have pulled a lot of cards. There are, holy cow, 200 cards in this set. I think I've gotten 170 of them so far. I don't think we've gotten the Cage origin card, though, so that's good. Get more cards. I'll collate these, etc. at the end. If I had my normal setup and Jeff were around and we were chatting, I might do it in front of camera, but probably just going to kind of rip through these and call it good. Man, how many Daredevil and Black Widow team-ups? Team up. That one looks new. Wolverine and Havoc. That is... What's going on with Wolverine there? He's like a devil? Huh. It's an interesting look. Black Tom race. He's not racist. He's Irish. Zodiac. Oh, this is cool. I love Cypher. This Cypher is a nerd character, and this must be him when he is teamed up with Warlock, right? Let me see. Maybe. This might be a different Cypher. I thought, oh, this is Cyber, not Cypher. Man. Cyber is a different character. I was thinking this was like a recreation of Cypher, who was a nerd character that spoke all languages and was really into computers. So spoke to me as a character, of course. And he could anybody can team up with Warlock, Jeff. People in the chat are noticing that I misread Cyber as Cypher. But anybody can team up with Warlock. You just run the risk of getting the techno-organic virus. The in-betweener. His adamantium was used to give Wolverine his back. Ooh, interesting. I have, of course, like everybody else in the 90s, I do have the copy of X-Men where Wolverine gets his skeleton ripped out with a holographic cover that's worth like $2 because they produced 3 billion of them. And of course, mine probably isn't Gem Mint 10, so it's not even going to be worth that much. But I didn't follow the series long enough to see him getting it back. That is an interesting Namor card. Let's see. Huh. Not sure who wrote. I'm just looking for a signature. Not seeing a signature on it, but interesting Namor. Oh, Wolverine and that's a rad one. I saw Daredevil, I was like, oh, good. By the way, how many people has Daredevil teamed up with? This set should be called Daredevil Teams Up with Marvel. Daredevil and Marvel. It's Wolverine and Daredevil team up with everybody. Namor is another Eric Larson. So Cerise, Thanos, I think we've pulled before. I'm fairly certain. A lot in the 200s I know we've pulled. Origins of the Fantastic Four. Coming of Galactus. That's like the first appearance. Stranger. And Collection. Collector, not Collection. Daredevil teams up with the Marvel Universe. Yeah, it's like funny. I don't know if they thought Daredevil was going to be huge. I know he showed. I think they tried to backdoor pilot Daredevil in the Spider-Man comic, in the Spider-Man one. Jeff May. The Benicio. I didn't know if you were talking the artist, but when Benicio del Toro, right? And ooh, look at that Shadow Cat. That is a rad Shadow Cat. I don't think I pulled her yet. That is cool. Although like Trapper Keeper, that, and I'm curious on her powers. She's pretty intelligent, right? This is bullshit. 4 for fighting ability. She should be like a 6 or 7 because she was trained to be like a ninja. And I have that set, and that's a nerd topic, Jeff. At one point, I'm gonna do is we got our superheroes, our Nova. I might want to do the Kitty Pryde and Wolverine mini series that reestablished. That's pretty cool. That's a cool. She was I mean, I don't know. Like it's like the Matrix, man. This is a worthwhile argument. I love that Archangel. It is a worthwhile argument. Like, is Matrix training for a lifetime? Because that is the implication in the comics, is that she has basically been training for like decades and decades in like a hypnotic state. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's a question. Like we exist in a world where people can be mind controlled by demon ninjas and trained to fight. Like, what does it do? Got another rookie bishop. So there we go. Zach, when you hit up EAA, if you remember, I'll keep that one warm too. All right. And I mean, Cap and Wolverine are two interesting ones that you can argue. I guess that those are good comic. Okay, Weapon Omega, I know I didn't have. I know I was looking for that one. But to Jeff's point, like Wolverine's immortal and Captain America, same thing, having like lived forever. So those two are reasonable. But I mean, those could be like 7s. Kitty Pryde could be a 6. I think she's higher than a 4. Who's this Joker? Diablo. This guy looks like he like wrestled the Rock, like the tornado or something. Esteban Diablo showed up, and he's from 1964. He is a 9th century Spanish aristocrat who delved into the darker mysteries of the universe. It's just, I agree with Jeff. That's great. I love that Iron Man. Hard to mess up. All right. Oh, thank God. Daredevil's teaming up with someone else. How would anybody in the Marvel universe, like, I know that Wolverine's got razor sharp claws and superhuman abilities and stuff, but how would he ever? Oh, that is a rad card. The Puppet Master with the Fantastic Four. That is so good. It's the stuff of nightmares. Puppets frighten me, and that will give me nightmares. Watcher. Boom. Infinity Gauntlet. Like, right, this is the beginning of the MCU. It looks like Dr. Diablo was a Fantastic Four villain from the back of the cards, but that doesn't mean he didn't move around. I don't remember this Evolutionary War. The High Evolutionary. And this took place in 1989. It kind of looks like a character. I don't want to spoil anything for Jeff, who hasn't seen X-Men 97 design. So, yeah. All right, 2 packs left to get the Hulk hologram. Otherwise, we either buy it on the net. Oh, yeah. We should save this one for David Christopher Bell. Morbius. Everybody wants Morbius. Guardians 3, Dre. Guardians 3. I forget what I was referencing for Guardians 3. Another Weapon Omega, which is good. Yeah, I think I'm going to get a complete set or close to a complete set. There's Daredevil teaming up to save the day. Darkhawk, who was a rookie on the last set, if I recall. Not a rookie anymore. More Daredevil. Gotta have more Daredevil. I might rename it that when I'm done. I might rename this stream to Daredevil Teams Up with the Marvel Universe. I think I have his first appearance in Excalibur. Oh, that Carnage is rad. Who drew it? Let's see if I can see a signature. All right, the signature is over here for the aficionados in the chat. Whose Carnage is that? That is an awesome. I love that card so much. So here's the thing, as an FYI, Carnage is as good at fighting as Kitty Pryde. Is that Ron Lim, Jeff? I cannot. Oh, Jeff, look at that. You're right. I had to flip it upside down. That is a Ron Lim. That is awesome, Jeff. You see Ron Lim again, tell him his Carnage for Marvel Universe Series 3 is incredible. So, yeah, Jeff's got some people to talk to. If he goes to talk to, I won't spoil the whole story, Daredevil Origins. Yeah, more good. How many Daredevil cards do I got? Enough Daredevil cards to power Gambit for a millennium. But Jeff's got a fun Jim Lee hypothetical in the upcoming episode of Nerd. Yeah, I should keep plugging that. So again, you were at Jeff Has Cool Cards. Like and subscribe. That helps us out. That helps us keep the lights on. That helps us do more of these. Additionally, go over to patreon.com/Jeff May. You can just, sign up to help. Additionally, Jeff sends you stuff in the mail. You can even produce stuff like Nerd with myself, and we will be talking Monsters cereal. That's Count Chocula, Frankenberry, Boo Berry, an uninspired Boo Berry, as some may say. Okay, got a Darkhawk, so he's gone from rookie to team up. Good on ya. Thing. Ooh, Magneto and Doctor Doom. That's a heck of a team up. Like, Magneto could fastball special Doctor Doom. Anyway, but yes, check out this month's episode of Nerd to hear Jeff's thoughts on Jim Lee and Boo Berry and more. This is a wild show. We go all over the place. I did not see all the places this episode on the Monster cereal was going to go. We did get our Thok. Or no, but they team up Magneto. So Jeff is saying Doom would wreck Magneto. Of course, but I was saying if they team up, he could fastball special him, right? Like, they team up and just Magneto picks up Doctor Doom and just chucks him super fast at people, uses him as a weapon. I like it. It's a team up that makes sense. Daredevil doesn't make a lot of sense. I love this version of Guardians of the Galaxy looks nothing like what we're used to now. Cardiac, and we end on a Hulk. All right. Again, it has been a night. It has been a day. Hats off to Jeff, who tried to talk on this episode because he has been talking for hours, but let's keep shouting this stuff out. Patreon.com. By the way, I'll show this off. This book that I was using as a backdrop. Not Magnus, that'd be awesome too. Magnus Carlsen signed my Yasser Seirawan openings book. That would be remarkable. But this is signed by Yasser Seirawan, which probably lowers the value of this book with his chess openings book. But anyway, so we've got Nerd coming up on Thursday. I forgot to have Jeff spoil who is coming up on Jeff Has Cool Friends tomorrow. Normally, that's what we would do on this show. Normally, that's what we would do tonight. Unfortunately, my internet, like not like my Wi-Fi, like the internet in Appleton, Wisconsin, went out. Went out, and then unfortunately had to do this. So we didn't talk to Jeff, but normally Jeff would have spoiled Jeff Has Cool Friends. But that is coming out tomorrow. Make sure you are signed up to the Patreon for that. On Wednesday, we're going to have an I Must Break You. On Thursday, Jeff, correct me if I'm wrong, you will be at Whatnot from Mike Mayhew Studios, as well as the Nerd episode coming out. Jeff, I'll try and put it at the front of the Nerd episode, because in the plugs at the end, we didn't say that, but figures synergistically, since it comes out on a Thursday, we might as well plug both. And then I'm not sure if anything on Friday, but God, Jeff, you need a rest. Jeff's been traveling. Jeff's been doing a million things. Jeff trying to spoil my parade. 2 out of 11 ain't great, but a Jewel Lloyd autograph and a Devin Booker rookie card, I will take it. I would prefer, 3 or 4 10s out of a pack of 11. But if the 2 I'm going to get are these 2, it pains me that I have to root for Devin Booker even more now. But this guy scored like 70 in an NBA game. He's impressive. I'll take it. All right, everybody. Hopefully Appleton, Wisconsin internet is back in a week. Thank you, everybody. Seen me drunk. Interesting. I'm curious about this, because Jeff May notoriously back at Cracked did an article about the first time he was drunk. So I'm wondering if we can reverse fill it, but I don't have the time, because that is coming out if you sign up, patreon.com/Jeff May. I'm going to keep doing that. That's coming out in a mere, I want to say 5 hours, right, Jeff? Because it's usually scheduled to go out at midnight, although I don't know. This is weird. You're recording it today. That has to be for next week then, right, Jeff? Or I don't know. We'll see. Normally that would come out, but we're cutting it fast and loose today. Apologies, everyone. Holy cow. Jeff is saying it'll be out in 4 hours, 56 minutes. Oh, man. Jeff May interviews Rob Schneider. That's just going to be Jeff cursing him out for hours on end. Anyway, thanks, everybody, for watching. Thanks for putting up with the technical difficulties. Jeff, you have been immense today, both in recording Nerd and recording this. I will talk to you all next time.